first car I built in 1965 was built out of refrigerators. Originally, it was just laying down, and I used the natural bend of the refrigerator here, the top, right and left side of the top.
This is the fridge here.
And this is the part that went against the wall. I cut the middle out and brought it together. And I cut these with a hammer and chisel. All I had was a
Hammer and chisel. So
I had just bought an old Sears Buzzbox welder. So I cut the refrigerator here and folded it down a 1/4 inch and fused it with an arc welder. And the same here to get the slope on it.
Yeah, because you need the special slope.
Yeah.
That's how all these in front of the firewall.
So it's a little bit crude, but it all worked out in the long run.
What did it want to be exactly? A Ford A model? No, you have these.
It looks more like an old Chevy.
Chevy. Wow.
Because of the square on the radiator, you know.
And this is the car with the 13 horsepower engine?
Yes, has 13 horsepower.
And
it's just a 2-cylinder, but it's got a 3-speed transmission.
Can I just look inside there? Oh, you can't really see the engine. It's a horizontally opposed engine. So one cylinder here, the other one the other direction.
They're opposed.
Wow. Boxermotor, va? Gee. So you made this car, and you leaned back and you said, "Hey, I want another one." How did this start rolling?
Well, from this car, I created the Dwarf race cars.
Oh yes.
And I did that for 10 years, and I made a homemade bead roller to put the print in the race cars. Then I decided I could print this 39 Chevy, a double hump down that body, and make a street legal car.
The problem is the race cars aren't here. Those had different engines. They weren't.
No, they were all motorcycles. There's one sitting back here.
We'll see that later. Let's finish off this room because I'm staggered how cool these cars are. I mean, there's this one. I mean,
that one's made out of everything from soup to nuts. The firewall was made, and the gas tank was made out of an old house refrigeration casing. The radiator shell was built out of a Volkswagen door skin, and the fenders was made from sides of an old refrigerator, and the floorboard, the running board was made out of a 4-foot fluorescent light.
When was this made?
And oh God, I don't.
Is it old? Because the rust seems very honest.
It would be somewhere around 99 or 98, somewhere in there.
So this is already almost 30 years old.
And that old wood cook stove in the back, or the wood burning stove, that's all functional.
In the car?
Yeah.
It's got proper heating.
Huh?
It's got proper heating.
Yeah.
There's no problem with that. And does it drive? It has an engine.
Yes,
it's
it
an
runs.
alternator.
Yeah, this is a good car for parades.
It looks so incredibly cool. Well, Ernie, I'd just like to thank you for showing us around.